The UAB Blazers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UAB Blazers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Going with the ground game left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blazers are in the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Campbell. Got the quick pass. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Pocket starts to collapse. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to be, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
They're trying to get to it. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch.
Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Dropping back, it's Campbell. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, Nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Blazers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he grabs it at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On the option. And he'll be brought down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection from the 30-yard line on 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Navy! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Bounced right back to them.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
At the 35, he's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
First down from the offense.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, midshipman. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend...
And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Excellent field position here for the offense. And that pass is intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Fakes his man out. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Blazers in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Campbell. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Blazers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Navy will go back on the attack. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field with it so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. Here comes the option. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. The option look. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That 1st quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The lone back's got it. On the move at the 30. Off he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
UAB.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Buys a little extra time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Back to pass, it's Campbell. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beebe. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
On the option. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front, climbing in the second level, and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
The defensive front had that one smelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Navy quick to the line. He'll pull it down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
It's a draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking downfield, it's Campbell. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And the Blazers are flying down the field.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Good enough for first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he flew in, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And Navy will go back on the attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Now the pitch. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Horvat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. He'll call for the fair catch here. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for room. It's Beebe. At the 35, he's open. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll test the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On the option. Now the toss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go. It's caught. At midfield, he's got room. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Navy quick to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now on the option. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Floats it out in space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! They move on top here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Campbell. He's got his man. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Oh, big juke to get past. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd tooth. They're bringing heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have a fourth down conversion.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem in the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
This time it's complete, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Hard running there. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Navy will try to use every second on this clock. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Navy quick to the line.
Now, 4th down.
They'll run the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And how about this defense snatching at least a chance for victory away from the jaws of defeat?
And I just love the effort, too, Reese. I mean, this has been a long, hard-fought type game. It's been a physical game, and a lot of these guys on defense, they played a lot of snaps. They are tired, but in this situation, you're seeing the effort. Guys flying around, creating a fumble. Boy, it does not get better than that.
Back to throw, it's Campbell. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. It came down to the final